So have you been wanting to record gorgeous ambient guitar soundscapes like the one playing in the background, but have been afraid of the price tag? Well, don't be. I'm here to show you all the essential elements that you'll need to record amazing ambient guitar soundscapes without breaking the bank. Let's get started. Essential piece of kit number one that you're going to need? Yeah, it's a computer. You knew that was coming. The good news is that the computer that you already have is likely perfect for audio recording. And let me give you a couple of examples. This guy here is a 2020 MacBook Air. It's a very low cost, for Apple, of course, it's a low cost MacBook that is 5 years old now. And this thing works great for recording audio. I've recorded up to 10 tracks simultaneously on this little computer, and it doesn't even have a fan. Now, if you're a Windows person instead of an Apple person, chances are that any Windows-based machine, modern machine that you have is going to work great. I'm not currently using Windows machines, but I did pull this out of the archives. This is about a 2008, 2009 Lenovo ThinkPad. It's running Windows 7. And I fired it up the other day in preparation for this video and hooked it up to an audio interface and was still able to record with it. It's over 15 years old. So seriously, whatever computer you have is going to work just great. Piece of kit number two, it's an audio interface. And if you're shopping for audio interfaces for the first time, you may find it to be a bewildering landscape of options from $50 to like over $10,000 or something crazy like that. And yes, in my studio, I have some nice and expensive audio interfaces, but I've been doing this now for 20 years. To get started, all you need is a very economical audio interface. And here's a great example. This is only one of many. This is an Arturia Mini Fuse 2. And I bought this recently to use with my mobile recording rig, which includes that Apple MacBook. And this thing is great. It has all the essential features that you'll need. So let me go over the features here so you know what they are no matter what brand you decide you want to buy. On the back, you'll see that this is a USB interface, and that's important. You'll want USB to be able to easily connect your audio interface to any computer that you have. Secondly, there are two output jacks for speakers, and this is a good option as you grow in your studio. You want to be able to hook these up to speakers to hear the music, right? Optional is MIDI. So this particular device has MIDI in and out. That can be really useful if you're connecting a keyboard or other MIDI-enabled devices up to the audio interface as part of your recording process. On the front, what you're going to want to look for is two channels. And this Arturia has two channels. They both have gain knobs so you can adjust the input level. And the jacks here can function as microphone jacks, as line inputs, and as instrument inputs. So you could and can plug your guitar directly into the interface if that's the way you're going to record. Then there's a volume, master volume, and then there is headphone jack. Okay, so look for a two-channel, and I do recommend two channels so you can record in stereo. Look for a two-channel interface with these basic features, and you're almost guaranteed that no matter what brand you buy, as long as it's a trusted brand, it's going to sound just great. All right, essential piece of kit number three is something to monitor the music that you're making with. And that could be a pair of studio monitors. I've got a really nice set of monitors in my studio, and I won't tell you how much they cost because it's kind of ridiculous. But if you're just getting started, don't go down the studio monitor route right away. It is more expensive, even lower cost studio monitors, and then you have to deal with the room. So my recommendation is to get a decent pair of headphones. There are a ton of options out there. I think I would recommend, if you can swing the budget, looking for something in the $100 to $150 range as of the summer of 2025. This particular pair I've had for about 13 years. They are the Sennheiser HD 280 Pros, and I really like them. They're very cost effective, they sound great, they don't accentuate the bass or the treble, so they're pretty truthful, if that makes sense. They're pretty flat in what they give back to you, so you can really understand what's going on in the audio signal. If you can't swing $100 to $150, you can probably find a pretty good pair in the $75 to $100 range. I do recommend, though, trying to spend enough to get a decent pair, because that is a critical link between your ears and what you're recording. I'll bet you can guess essential piece of kit number 4, and yes, that's correct. Recording software. If you're on a Mac like I am and you're just getting started, I recommend trying out the GarageBand app that comes with your Mac. There's no extra cost involved, and I'll tell you what, that is a very capable piece of recording software. It's got a ton of effects. It is easily able to record 2, 3, 4 channels at one go, and to be honest, many commercial albums have been made with GarageBand. So if they can do it, you can do it. So it's a great free option. If you are looking to upgrade from GarageBand on a Mac, I do recommend seriously considering Logic Pro. I'm not being paid by Apple or anything like that. I use Logic Pro. I bought it 13, 14 years ago, and it's my standard piece of recording software now. It's just great. But there are many other options that run really well on an Apple computer. If you are a Windows user, and hopefully you've got a newer machine than this one, my recommendation, hands down, is Reaper. I used it for years. I still use it from time to time, and it is a wonderful piece of recording software. You can download it for free. It's got an unlimited trial period, although if you do use it, go ahead and buy it, because it's not that expensive. And it's super capable. It really is. Super, super capable. The only thing I will say about Reaper is if you're creating complicated mixes and need a lot of different effects, you may find it desirable to get some other plugins to incorporate into the Reaper environment. The good news is that most of those other plugins that you might desire can be found for free or for a very low cost. So again, no matter which way you go, there are very cost-effective, budget-friendly options for recording software. And critical piece of kit number 5 is, oh, wait a minute. There is no critical piece of kit number 5. The only other thing that's critical besides the 4 that we've covered, it's you and your instrument. That's all you need to get started creating beautiful ambient guitar soundscapes. Now, you might be thinking, well, okay, where do I go next? Well, click on this video and I'll show you how to connect your guitar and start capturing those beautifully gorgeous ambient guitar tones. See you over on that video.